10 most haunted hotels in the world. Number 10. Hotel Chelsea, New York, USA. The Hotel Chelsea was built between 1883 and 1885. Although it was the home of countless artists, authors, poets, and musicians, it is perhaps best known as the place where Sex Pistols bassist Sid Vicious stabbed girlfriend Nancy Spungen to death. Vicious himself died of a heroin overdose before the case could be brought to trial. Poet Dylan Thomas was staying at the Chelsea when he fell into a fatal coma. He died later in the hospital, but it is possible Sid Vicious and Dylan Thomas never left the Hotel Chelsea after all. Their ghosts have been spotted wandering its halls, along with playwright Eugene O'Neill and novice Thomas both. Other guests have reported all manner of paranormal phenomena, from cold air to phantom footsteps to lights that switch on and off at will. The Hotel Chelsea is currently closed to new residents while undergoing renovations. Number 9. Talbot Hotel, Arundel, England. Fotheringay Castle was built circa 1100. It had a colorful history, being the birthplace of Richard III, whose remains were found last year beneath a parking lot, as well as the place where Mary Queen of Scots was tried and beheaded. By the 1600s, the castle had fallen into ruin and was razed, but not before parts of it was salvaged. Most notable was the castle's oak staircase, which found its way into the nearby Talbot Hotel of Arundel, Northamptonshire. Legend has it that Mary walked down those very stairs on the way to her execution, leaving the mark of a crown on the wood from a ring she was wearing. Even though she has been dead for over 400 years, Mary has not slept easy. Her ghost has been seen walking down the staircase. Furniture has been moved around, and a portrait of Mary has been known to leap from the wall. Number 8. Hotel Castello della Castelluccia, Rome, Italy. One of the most ancient cities. More blood has spilled on the soil of Rome than nearly anywhere else on earth. The Castello della Castelluccia, a renovated 11th century castle, described by some guests as something out of a fairy tale, has experienced its fair share of that history, changing hands many times and serving as the home to many aristocratic families, including Osnes, the Mutis, the Otto Canis, and operated tenor Francisco Magni. But this legacy has left its shadows. It is said to be haunted by 3 ghosts, possibly including the Mad Emperor Nero, who wanders through the gardens, and guests have reported seeing spectre horses passing by in the night. Number 7. Queen Mary, California, USA. Built in the Cunard Line, the Queen Mary was the premier ocean liner for transatlantic travel, carrying celebrities and dignitaries. During World War II, it was painted gray and used as a troop ship, but after the war was over, it was returned to its former grandeur. The Queen Mary was retired from service in 1967 and permanently docked in Long Beach, California, where it became a floating hotel. Dozens of people died on the ship over the years, including at least 2 men grasped by a door in the engine room. Spectre human in 1930s style bathing suits are often spotted around the swimming pool, telephone rings without benefits of callers, and the forlorn cries of children are heard in the night. Unlike many hotels, which downplay alleged paranormal activities, the Queen Mary embraced its spectre residents, offering daily ghost tours. Number 6. Akasaka Weekly Mansion, Tokyo, Japan. The Japanese have always been serious about their ghosts, and Tokyo has been the home of tales regarding the Nopera, a terrifying spirit who appears normal until a person approaches. When it turns to acknowledge you, it exposes a white face completely blank of features. One of the most haunted places in Tokyo is rumored to be the Akasaka Weekly Mansion, an extended stay apartment where guests have reported apparitions, ghostly mists, and feeling these embodied hands touch them while sleeping. Number 5. Fairmont Banff Springs Hotels, Banff, Canada. Located high in Canadian Rockies, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel calls to mind a beautiful medieval castle in the wilderness. The Fairmont management adamantly denies any ghostly activity, but stories abound. One spirit frequently witnessed is that one of the bride allegedly killed in a tragic accident right before walking down the aisle. The other, far more whimsical tale involves an elderly bellhop named Sam McCauley. Sam so adored the hotel that after he passed, he continued to work there. Guests report a white-haired bellhop helping them only to vanish before they have a chance to tip him. Number 4. Rasta Hotel, Sydney, Australia. Australia has a rough and tumble history, with origins as a British penal colony. The Rasta Hotel shares those dark origins. It served as a hospital during deadly outbreaks of smallpox and bubonic plague, and later became a rooming house and hostel for sailors. It would seem that at least one of the seamen refused to leave. Guests of room 8 report waking to find a dark presence looming over their bed, peering down at them. Others claim to have seen the ghosts of prostitutes wandering the hall or doors opening and closing. Some claim that recent renovations on the old sandstone building have only served to rile up the old spirits, and activity is reportedly up. Number 3. Grand Hyatt Hotel, Taipei, Taiwan. It is rumored that Grand Hyatt was erected over land that had once served as a Japanese execution ground and prison camp during World War II. The earth was so poisoned by death and despair that paranormal experience abounded in the modern hotel, and locals shunned the place like a plague. Even action stars like Jackie Chan reported a creepy experience, storming out of his suit in the middle of the night after encountering a ghost. Desperate, management turned to Feng Shui experts, who installed a One King's amulets and Buddhist scrolls in the lobby designed to frighten off spirits. Number 2. Ballygally Castle Hotel, Land, Northern Ireland. Built in 1625, Ballygally Castle might have a less than intimidating name, but it possesses quite a formidable history. It belonged to the Shaw family for many years, until finally becoming the property of Cedar Lord, a carpeting magnate who modernized and expanded the property. It was sold again, finally becoming a hotel. One of its foremost residents was James Shaw, husband of Lady Isabel. Poor Lady Isabel is said to have lost her husband somehow. Some speculate that she had been an adulteress, and still others that she had been unable to produce a male heir. Shaw had his wife imprisoned in the turret room where, starving to death, she flung herself out the window to her doom. Lady Isabel has since proven to a very active presence in the castle, appearing frequently to guests and knocking on the guest doors at odd hours. James himself might also be present. It is rumored that he has poisoned in the castle. Another spirit, one Madame Nixon, is seen in a swirling, elegant dress. The mischievous laughter of Jane is also heard tinkling in the hallways. Number 1. Le Pavillon Hotel, New Orleans, USA. Built in 1907, the hotel's website describes it as a place where guests can easily conjure the days of gentle luxury, romantic evenings, and glittering nights. Guests might also have a brush with the dead. The pavilion is reportedly haunted by at least 5 different ghosts. The most famous of these is Ada, a tearful teenager spirit, killed by a runaway carriage who has been known to bump into people in the lobby, claiming to be lost, then vanish. Ada may predate the construction of the hotel itself. Witnesses claim she is dressed in the style of the mid-1800s. A grey-haired old woman in a black dress has been spotted, as have a spectral couple holding hands. Some say that they can smell the man's cigar smoke and the lady's perfume. Most amusing of all is the hotel's resident hippie, a young man with colorful garb, bell-bottoms, and no shoes, who is frequently seen running around and disappearing into the walls. The hippie ghost is a prankster, often charged with hiding objects and yanking blankets off unsuspecting guests.